My name is Uchechiku Samuel Obas, and I'm here today to give my testimony. Number one is my work situation. I left the university in 2014, and this is 2025. I'm getting my first proper employment after 10 years plus. And not just that I'm getting employment, and I got the employment as a work visa to work abroad, which I have started. It's not funny, you know what it is staying 10 years without being employed. I depended basically on my friends and my family, my parents, and my age to survive. And I also depended on hustling on the streets, doing my own businesses, which were never really successful. It has been feeding from heart to mouth, begging, and my destiny never fully being realized. So I started praying. I got to know about NSPPD through my younger sister, who is also a testimony, because her case was a health situation, neurofibromatosis. And Pastor Jerry kept on calling and mentioning her case countless times. I have saved a lot of videos and prayer sessions, which I myself, this was after she herself has been hearing Pastor Jerry mention her case. And I don't want to steal her testimony. She will do her testimony herself. But I'm hinting on it because that's how I got to know about NSPPD. I can recall the day I got my visa. That day I was that was the first day I felt the real feeling of joy, the real joy. That day I was so happy that I couldn't talk. I was just smiling from ear to ear. And this was as a result of praying on the NSPPD altar. And I can recall the day I got my visa was on a Friday, we just finished Furnace of Answers that very day, Furnace of Answers, and I got my visa. I placed my faith and trust in God, and I prayed with Pastor Jerry continually, fervently, sowing the seeds, doing everything. If Pastor Jerry say kneel down, I'll kneel down. Pastor Jerry say stand up, I'll stand up. I just followed the prophetic instructions, and God answered. Elroy saw me and showed me mercy. Another testimony I have is testimony of my health. I used to suffer from chronic gastritis. Pastor Jerry kept on mentioning my case.
Gastritis, if you're the one putting on the live stream about the power that raised Jesus from the dead, I announce, let it be reversed.
And that one just disappeared on his own. Then I had hydrocele. Pastor Jerry mentioned my case.
The Lord is yanking off every hydrocele. If you're the one putting on the live stream, the devil is a liar. I announce, let it be reversed.
And that one disappeared on his own, just like that. Any case that he mentions and I pray along, it just disappears. It's due to my lack of employment. I had depression, and I came in contact with a lot of bad friends and passed through terrible betrayals that caused me psychological trauma. So these things affected my health, affected my mind, affected my output, my function. I prayed. I said, God, please show me mercy. I'm not living life the way I'm supposed to live. I was smoking, I was drinking, I was a bit of sexually promiscuous. I had bad friends. I wasn't going to church. But when I started praying, calling upon Elroy, these miracles kept happening in my life. It was just back to back, from one miracle to the other, building my faith. My faith became even stronger. I want to thank Elroy for the advancement of his kingdom in my life. So, people of God, in any situation you find yourself, know this, that Elroy sees you. And I want to encourage you to keep praying with NSPPD. For the first time in my life, I can stay 2 hours and pray. Pastor Jerry taught me literally how to pray. I followed the exact tactics, the exact techniques. I had to even go back to old NSPP videos and pray along with him. And see, this thing is not it. This is real. This is real. Elroy is real. The Lord Jesus is real. I accepted Jesus into my life, and I've been seeing marvelous wonders. I've been moving from grace to grace, from victory to victory. Like, the favor I can't say, words cannot describe what is going on in my life. Now I'm beginning to live life. Now I'm beginning to feel like somebody who is sane, because Elroy sees me. What God cannot do does not exist.